Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 13th episode of the Competent Casuals Podcast, baby. I got the name right.
Whoop.
It only took,
Hey,
3 tries?
finally. No, you don't.
Uh,
I don't need to make you do push-ups. Dang
Hold
it.
on, I need to put my pants
Unfortunate.
on.
What?
What?
Huh?
I didn't hear anything about pants. What? There's nothing said
My
about pants.
goodness.
I'm glad nobody's watching the live stream, but this will get caught in the episode. I wasn't wearing pants. I was doing work earlier, and so I took them off because I was hot. But now they're on again. Don't worry. It's not gay.
That sounded pretty gay. All right.
Okay, shut up.
What
Oh
a...
my gosh.
Why? Wow.
Dude, I'm hot. Okay, I'm sorry.
Can't just do a normal podcast
No.
beginning.
Okay, what you call a normal podcast would be boring.
But it's
So
normal.
we're gonna. Who wants to be normal? The whole point of this is to be weird.
You're weird.
I know I am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well then, let me introduce ourselves. I am Red J, and this is my co-host.
Not co-host.
Other host. See, this is the
Cord.
dilemma that we had like the last two episodes,
See,
where it was like, what do I call you?
Co-host. It's not. You're just the other
My
host.
fellow host.
Host. There you go. See,
That'll
fellow
work.
host Cord. There you go.
Fellow host Cord.
Fellow
You
host.
are indeed a fella.
Uh-huh.
Yep, there you
I'm
go.
just a fella from another mother.
Okay, you tried. You really did try, but you didn't quite get there.
It came close.
Okay. Well, what do we want to start on? Do we want to start with I'm very tired, by the way. I'm gonna be lacking this episode.
Great.
I was
That means
I was
I
working.
have to
I'm sorry.
talk.
Oh my gosh, listen, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, I
No,
just
it'll
got
be
off
okay.
my
Don't worry.
2-hour stream, and now you're like, oh, you're gonna have to talk solid straight hour
That's
more.
your own fault. You
I'm
could have just
tired.
canceled your stream. We've been doing the show for like forever now. You know what's
I don't.
happening.
Well, I'm not canceling my stream any more than I have to. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but I mean, you knew
Unless
this
I
was
have
happening.
to.
If you needed the break, you could have taken it.
Well, you should have gotten more sleep because you knew we were going to do the podcast.
What do you mean more
See,
sleep? I've been doing
I-
exhausting work. That's why I'm tired. I'm not tired because of
I
lack of sleep. You are cutting in so bad.
I have the energy. I have the energy to be a fellow host, not a solo host.
Oh
I've
my
prepared
gracious.
myself rare. You did not.
Okay,
That
well,
is
I'm
your own
prepared
fault.
like mentally, but like physically my arms hurt. Okay, so shut up. Also, I'm sweaty.
Hi, sweaty. I'm Cord.
Thank you. There you go. All right. Well then, can we get a little bit on track with like a simple question?
Sure. Have you
Okay.
changed what
Have
you
you changed
watched
what-
during the quarantine, Red J?
That was my question. You stole my
Too
question.
bad.
I want to cry
Too
about
bad.
it. Actually, yes,
cry.
I have. I have changed what I've watched. Originally, I
Oh my
said that I was
goodness.
watching a lot of like Moist Critical and I don't even know what the heck else, like cooking shows. But now I've been watching more like offline TV and
Okay.
and like documentaries and stuff or like random crap on the internet where it's like there's this one channel called like Nick Robinson where he like documents a bunch of random stuff on the internet and he gets in contact with a bunch of like these people that have like done stuff on the internet. It's really interesting.
Huh.
Yep. So that's how my
Interesting.
taste has changed over the course of like 3 weeks.
Sweet.
Yep. How about you? Have you changed?
Yes, I have been watching Twitch streams almost daily, practically daily.
Yay!
If not daily, almost daily.
Yay!
And that is something I've never done before, but yes.
That's awesome.
I know it is.
Finally,
It's great.
you're getting fully integrated into the platform.
I know. Yeah. It's about time. I need to find a new small streamer so I can become a part of his community and get watchers from his streams. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh.
it's the way to do it, bro.
It is the way to do it, but I don't like it. I'm not social. I'm not like that good at like marketing / being social.
You don't gotta market. You just gotta like be cool, be chill in their chat, whatever. Especially if they're small, they're not like susceptible, but they're much more like open to being friendly with you and stuff.
True. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit tired to be discussing these kinds of strategies. Can we move
Oh
on?
my goodness. We're supposed to be a podcast where we talk about stuff. Anyways,
I
whatever.
know, but
What?
like this is like the stuff that I'd rather talk about off stream. Like we can talk
All
about it if
right.
you really want to, but
Continue. Continue.
I'll
Continue. Continue. All right,
continue.
fine. You know what?
I'll get to the
Take the
first
first.
point of the
Take the
day.
first.
I'll get to the
Take the
first point of the
first. Take
day,
the first.
which
Take
is
it.
kind
Take it.
of it's kind of an obscure thing, but there was a game for I think PlayStation 2 that was released called Destroy All Humans, and it is getting an official remake with a proposed July 28th release date. Pretty awesome.
Hey,
It's a
what is
little
this?
niche.
Destroy all humans.
It's like a
Yeah,
game where
sounds
you
like
play
it.
as an alien and you just destroy all humans and like a bunch of it's almost like a sandbox game kind of thing. Really
So
interesting and fun
Undertale.
looking. No, no, not at all. Not at all. It's very much 3D. It's very who's developing it?
Okay.
Trinordic, I think, or maybe it's Black Forest Games. I forgot. I forgot whichever one. Trinordic or Black Forest Games. One of them's doing it. I forgot.
Sweet.
But yeah, July 28th. That'll be interesting. I'm surprised that's a game that's getting a remake. I don't think it'll do very well. It's very obscure.
I mean, who knows? If they market it as its own individual game and not necessarily as a remake,
That's definitely a
you know,
remake.
depends on how you market it.
I guess.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. A lot of people haven't seen the game before. Maybe this will push more people onto it cuz it's very
That's
it's a
yeah. That's what
silly
I'm saying.
game.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If they market it more as its
Oh,
own unique game and not as like a remake or a remastered, I
yeah.
don't know.
It's kind of like have you seen Katamari Damacy or whatever, however you pronounce it?
What?
Okay, so you haven't. It's like that. It's like Katamari.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Well, the
Sounds good to
people that
me.
are watching probably know. You don't know video games.
I don't know old ancient video games. No.
This isn't an ancient video. It's just a very Japanese but really popular game.
Okay. No. See, I don't know Japanese games. Then there
You
you go.
should.
Oh well.
Japan has they make the best games. I swear. Like very few American companies are able to accomplish stuff that like Nintendo is able to do. It's really interesting.
Ay, ay, ay.
Whatever. Pick a thing. Do you do a thing now?
Okay.
Yeah.
So something kind of big this week happened.
Oh.
After 25 free updates over 2 years, Star Wars Battlefront 2 released its last update, the Scarif update, on April 28th. It added one last map, Scarif, from the Rogue One movie, and some special skins for troopers and heroes. While this game had one of the toughest and roughest releases ever in video game history, it really ended as a great, if not one of the best Star Wars games, one of the best Star Wars multiplayer games ever.
Interesting. Really?
Um, yeah,
Over Lego Star Wars?
we're talking about multiplayer, so like
Well, yeah, but Lego Star Wars had multiplayer, and I thought
that's the,
that's been my
that's,
favorite Star Wars game ever.
that's more co-op than multiplayer.
Well, yeah, but it's okay,
That's
whatever.
that's not multiplayer.
I still prefer
That's
it.
co-op. Co-op is different than multiplayer. You're judging the game completely different.
Okay. All right.
Ay. That's like it. That's what you're doing is you're like comparing. You're comparing like Borderlands 2 to Siege. Siege is a multiplayer game.
You
Borderlands
said
is a
best
co-op
Star
game.
Wars game. I wasn't talking about. Oh my gosh.
I said best
You
Star
said
Wars
it was one of the
multiplayer
best
game.
Oh my gosh.
I specifically said Star Wars multiplayer. I watched my words because
Oh
I
my
read it
goodness.
and I wrote it
Well,
very
it's dead
nicely.
now, so nobody cares.
It's not
Good.
dead
I'm
yet.
glad.
It's still
Game is
alive.
dead. The game is dead. No, it's dead in a hole.
It is
glad.
not. It's not dead. Sadly, the reason why they've stopped doing updates is because EA is diverting previous resources that were allocated to Battlefront 2 to a new Battlefield 6 release in 2021.
Oh, okay. Well,
No one wants a Battlefield 6. Like, we're all good with Battlefield. Like, Battlefield 1
oh my
was good, and
gosh.
then no one's liked Battlefield 5. No one asked for Battlefield 6. We want Battlefront. Not Battlefield, Battlefront.
Wait, there's a difference. Oh no. Oh no.
Battlefront Battlefront is Star Wars. Battlefield isn't Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh.
exactly.
But it's still
But I mean,
dead.
like, it's whatever. What? No. But I mean, although it's sad that they left the game, they've at least left the game in a good spot. It's in a good
True.
area. It is
Yeah.
definitely in a good area to where, like, as long as people play it, it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, it'll hold up. I'm glad because I've seen developers just like abandon games. Like I can't remember any off the top of my head. Actually, the Final Fantasy which or not remake. They ported it to Steam and it was super lazy. It was just like they just threw it on there for the sake of like making money. I was very frustrated.
For Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it was one of them. I don't remember which one it
Speaking
was.
of which, I forgot to whatever release this, but Steam's Japanese Game Week is all
Oh.
week, and so a bunch of
Wait, what?
JRPGs, including Final Fantasy and a bunch of others, are all on sale for this week.
Oh god, this is news to me. My poor wallet. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh man, that makes me happy. Oh, and actually, speaking of, I just learned of another sale actually with Square Enix. They're doing a sale on Dragon Quest XI and finally Final Fantasy 12. They're both half off.
Oh,
Which,
sweet.
if you haven't played Dragon Quest, it's kind of nice. It's a little pass the time kind of game, but it's fun. What was Final
Okay.
Fantasy 12? I don't even remember, dude.
No, I don't play these Final Fantasy games. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
I
the Final
know, but
Fantasy one.
like I'm
You're
thinking it
supposed to
might have
be the
been the one
one.
that
You're supposed to be the
was
Final Fantasy expert, not me.
13 was. Oh, it was the Zodiac Age. Oh, frick. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, nobody played that game. It's one of the worst ones. Oh well.
Okay.
It's still worth playing though. They're all good.
Okay, Weeb. Okay, Weeb.
Don't okay weeb me.
I just did.
Mister,
It's
I
too
know
late.
like the name of every gun in X game.
That is not true. I do
Well,
not
I
know
bet you
the
could do a
name of
lot of
that.
them. I don't know, dude. We need to move on. This is what happens when I'm tired. I just say things and I don't think about them. I'm sorry. I really am trying my best, okay? But I'm
Ay, ay,
trying.
ay. Ay, ay, ay. Get some rest.
Oh,
Before
maybe
stream.
later. Maybe,
All
well,
right.
I just came
Um.
off of like basically a workout. I'm
No excuses.
Shut up. Shut up
Okay.
and take the next thing.
Why do I have to take it? Okay, fine. Okay,
Because you're
so
yapping at me, you might as well run your mouth while reporting the
sh-
news.
shut up. Um, some news on Valorant. So two things happened with Valorant this week. First, they finally, after a month or so of their closed beta, they finally gave an easy way to turn off Vanguard. Vanguard is their new and imposing anti-cheat system. So
Oh.
basically, if you turn it off, it uninstalls it completely from your computer, and so you don't have to deal with it. But if you ever want to go back to Valorant, you have to reinstall it right before you play or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's an easy way for people who are worried about like it always being on your computer, I guess, to just
Yeah.
uninstall it when they're done.
Cause that
And
was
it's an easy install as well. But you'll have to like restart your computer every time you play Valorant because oh well.
yeah,
That's for the
cause a
people that
lot of
really are
people were
concerned about it.
worried because it goes really deep in your system. The anti-cheat does. So people were worried about it being like a weakness.
Right, right. And then the other thing that happened with Valorant is that they introduced in their closed beta ranked play. It is completely for testing purposes, so your any high achievement rank you get in the ranked won't move over to the summer release, but it's still, I guess, you get to try out Valorant ranked. And besides, I think quick play is a little bit less try hardy and sweaty, at least for a little bit.
Hmm.
That's what I've least heard from some people who play Valorant.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
sweaty people have gone over to ranked because who
Well,
wants to
that's
do
good.
ranked beta ranked? Woo!
Yeah, who wants to do beta ranked except for the sweats, man, honestly.
Like yeah, like I could get competitive, and I'm like I don't want to do beta ranked. Like it doesn't even
Yeah,
matter.
that's
Just do
dumb.
quick play.
Oh my gosh. I'll take the next one real quick. Oop, I clicked off of it. There we go. All right.
Come on.
Oh, it's a random Siege update that kind of happened. Nobody really talked about it too much because Siege has kind of been dying, but they updated the game. They nerfed Ying and they increased some anti-cheat stuff. So that's very nice. It's about freaking
Oh.
time that they increased anti-cheat. It's been like years coming. They should have done it sooner, and it would have probably
Do
kept
you
the game
know
alive.
what specifically they've done?
To Ying or for the
E-
anti-cheat?
for the anti-cheat.
I don't know exactly what they've done, but I do think I remember what they did to Ying. I believe they took away one of her candelas.
They took away one of their candelas. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you did. I know that.
I don't remember what they did with the anti-cheat though. I just know that it should be better now. I haven't checked, but there you go. So that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the little things.
What was it? I think it was next piece of news. 2 weeks ago, Naughty Dog released or said that The Last of Us 2 is delayed indefinitely, as a release date of June 19th now. So, all of you Last of Us 2 fans, we got a date. It's like they moved it back like 2 weeks and they freaked out about it. Like, okay. Maybe
Oh my
3 weeks. Maybe
gosh.
it was a 3 week pushback. They're like, oh, and we don't know when we're able to build it. And then 3 weeks later, oh, we're just going to release it. Oh, well.
Oh my gosh.
I don't get it. But also, the other really crazy thing that happened with The Last of Us 2 is that a bunch of spoilers released on a YouTube video this week.
Ooh.
It included like the names of levels, how many levels there was, and some of the ending spoilers of what happens at the end.
Oh. Heyo.
And yeah, for some weird reason, Naughty Dog and Sony were very upset with their game being leaked. And
For
although
some
there's
reason.
not there's not much known about who the leak. We don't know. We don't, as the general public, we don't know who the specific leaker is. But they released that it was a third party company or individual, so it wasn't a
Ooh.
developer or an insider inside of Naughty Dog or Sony that
Wow. So they
leaked
must
it.
have hacked in then.
Interestingly,
That's
there's
crazy.
no. It's interesting. We don't. There's not much known. They haven't released much for some reason, which will be interesting to see how that goes out. But
Huh.
yeah, that happened also.
It reminds me of that one thing. When was it? Like a couple weeks ago, when there was that one guy that hacked like Call of Duty or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Or he released. I think it was this. No, it wasn't Call of Duty. It was
What was it?
It was the X. No, it was the source code for one of the graphics cards for either the Xbox or the PlayStation 5.
That's what it was. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And he was like trying to get him to ransom it. He was trying to ransom it.
Or no, that's not what it was. It was the dude on Reddit, and like EA went after him or something.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about then. I'm lost.
Yeah, I can't remember the specifics of it. I just remember this has happened before. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I
Yes,
feel
of
like
course.
gaming companies are really cracking down on their security. Things are getting personal. Yeah.
Things
All
are
right.
getting tense here.
Oh yeah. I saw that you added some Fortnite news. Do you want me to give the good news first or the wacky news first and then you give the bad news?
I guess so. Sure.
All right. Well, I can't seem to stay away from Fortnite news cuz let's face it, it's got a huge player base, it's a huge game, yada yada yada.
Just stay
But-
away from it. Just stay away from it.
I can't. I can't.
Worthless.
Because I follow Bugga on Twitter, the dude who won the whatever the frick it was in like a year ago, and he won like
Oh my
stupid
goodness.
money for it just because I don't know, I was bored on Twitter. And
You mean like
apparently
the 13 are you talking
Yeah.
about the 13-year-old who like won the whole World Cup? Oh,
yeah, who
jeez.
won like millions of dollars. That was ridiculous. Just because I
Goodness.
thought it would be cool. And he does post some
Won't be that
interesting
good.
things, like the fact that more professional players are moving to controller as opposed to mouse and keyboard. Like, more than half of the top players are moving to controller versus keyboard. Like, I think I saw the numbers like 70 out of 100 and 88 out of 100 of the top players. That's crazy. I've seen metas for competitive games like change, but never with like your control mechanism. That's really, really interesting. I've never seen anything like this before.
I mean, I like when I first started playing Fortnite, I always said I wanted to try it out on a controller just for the heck of it because controller is just way easier. And I know it because of like all the different button inputs. Because of like
Interesting.
all the different building and just after like a month or so of playing the game, I was like, yeah, controller players have the advantage in this game.
Really? That's so interesting. That this is one of the very few like shooter games where controller has advantage. How interesting. And like but the
Yeah.
thing is what I'm more impressed with is that the players are shifting from one platform to the other. That's
Hmm.
what's really like boggling my mind. Like I think I've seen it a little bit with Osu, but that's just because the Osu community loves using ridiculous controllers to play the game. So I give them a kind of a pass just because it's such a wide variety, but this is something like unexpected and new and really interesting, I guess. Because like you would
Gotcha.
never see anything like with this in the Smash community. I think the craziest thing that I've seen in the Smash community with like controller stuff was whenever I forget what year it was, but it was Prince doing like some combo in Melee. There was a combo contest, and Prince usually wins those. He used one controller in his hands, and he played one with his feet, and he set up with a combo with that. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
But that's like
Oh,
craziest thing I think I've seen. So yeah, really weird, especially for a
very
professional
weird.
setting.
Uh, Moving on.
Other
Call
Fortnite.
of
No, no, no. Do the other
I
Fortnite
couldn't
news.
Fortnite, yes, Fortnite. Of course, we're all about Fortnite
Bruh.
here today. Fortnite. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
this week, Epic Games canceled Fortnite 2020 World Cup. They canceled all the physical events a few months ago when the coronavirus started hitting, and then announced this week that an internet tournament dealing with lag and latency wouldn't be fair to competitors, so they just canceled the whole thing altogether. And this is, I mean, albeit there's already a huge esports void with all this Corona cancellations, but it leaves an even greater void because World
Yeah.
Cup of Fortnite is huger,
Bigger. Excuse you.
huger,
Okay, buddy.
l- yeah, bigger,
Larger,
larger,
bigger,
huger,
not
huger,
huger. That just sounds
huger,
weird. Stop.
definitely huger,
It's not.
definitely
That's
huger,
not the word that you would use there, bud. Buddy, old pal, old friend, old chum. That's not the word.
huger,
That that's huger. Huger. That's a
huger,
weird. I don't
huger.
know why you pronounce words the way that you do, but it's extremely frustrating. Like
Huger.
I am officially at my limit. You need to quit. This
No,
is absolute like this is genuine insanity right now. I'm
too late.
losing my mind. No, stop.
No,
Stop saying Huger. 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 You're trying to spell
huger,
it and it's just not working. Stop. Ugh. No.
huger.
Stop.
Nope, never.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read one of your things. I'm gonna read the thing that I saw that caught my eye. How about that? I'm gonna take your notes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
How
Rumors of a
dare you take?
Space Jam 2 were confirmed this week. It's going to star LeBron James along with other NBA and WNBA athletes, and it's slotted for July 2021. Oh my goodness, I almost just choked. Interestingly enough, the produced of the original Space Jam thinks it's doomed. Cord words. The producer
This
of
is
the original
my
Space
notes.
Jam thinks it
You're
is
taking
doomed.
over my notes.
Oh my gracious. I am taking
You're
over
taking
your
over
notes,
my
but you
notes.
could at
You took
least
over my notes.
like
This is my
how
notes.
do you type things, have a typo and then not go back and fix it?
Because
It's producer.
sorry, someone.
Oh my gosh. Chad agrees with me. Chad agrees with me that your words are terrible. They think that you're bad. I think that you're smelly. You are smelly with the way that you use your words and pronounce things. It's disgusting.
Do you know what I say to that?
What do you say to that?
I don't give a crap.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh, please.
Too too late.
Look, if we're gonna be the confident casuals, you at least gotta get your grammar up, bro. Come on now. What are you doing?
Okay. Grammar up. There you go.
That didn't help us. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Shut up.
well.
Just
Too bad.
take the next thing. I actually wait, no, let's talk about Space Jam 2. Did you ever see Space Jam?
I did. I've seen it like once.
Ah, it's so good. It's very entertaining, especially nowadays when like
Yeah.
looking back on it. It's very entertaining. Everybody
Very
get up. It's time to
in-
jam now. It's a fun one.
interesting movie.
Yeah,
It's an
I can't wait
interesting
for the
movie.
second one. I hope it's just as ridiculous. I would
Oh
love it.
boy.
I would love for them to keep the charm of the first one. I would love it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see
Can't wait.
how it all unfolds here.
Yeah.
Since you've jumped around in my notes
Yes,
that
I
I so
have.
meticulously created, Call
Yep.
of Duty Mobile, and I was kind of grossed out to hear this, but Call of Duty Mobile has grown to be one of the most played games across the whole gaming market,
Ew.
just because it's Call of Duty on your phone and it's free. So
Yucky.
like anybody who has an inkling of liking of Call of Duty has it on their phone.
Yucky.
It was revealed this week that Activision is putting together a competitive
Oh
mobile
my gosh.
esports tournament with a prize
Oh.
pool of $1 million.
Oh, Megalol. Imagine a mobile gaming tournament. It
A
is
mobile
2020.
gaming tournament.
Mobile gaming 20 with a prize pool of $1 million.
$1 million.
I have seen Smash tournaments fight over $20. That's insanity. That's like mean. That's so I hate it. I hate how
Sad thing,
big that prize pool
the only
is.
reason why they can support it is because of all the freaking microtransactions in that game.
True, but like, I've seen people that put in more effort and are better at games play for much less. Like, oh my gosh.
Don't be hitting on those Call of Duty Mobile people though. Call of Duty
I am
Mobile's
going to hate
difficult.
on
The
Call of Duty
controls,
Mobile.
the
I hate
controls are
Call of Duty.
ridiculous.
Oh my,
Shut up.
I
You
no
never
Call of,
played it. Shut
I
up.
I
Shut up.
played the
Shut up.
Zombies app
Shut
way
up.
back in like
Shut up.
2013 when it first came out. Yeah,
The
there
the
was a mobile
zombies is
version of the
different.
Zombies.
It's different. Much different. I know what you're
Oh
talking
my
about. It's
gosh.
different.
I know it is different, but still, ew. Just ew. Like a mobile tournament. Even that, if you told me that there was going to be a mobile gaming tournament, like an official mobile gaming tournament, I would have said no. No way. But this stupid. It's dumb, man. I don't like it. I just
Oh,
hate the fact that I've seen better players play and for less. I hate it. It makes me frustrated, man. Like the
okay.
entire Smash community. Like just ugh.
All right.
I'm done.
What else?
I don't know.
Yes, the cinematic trailer for the new Assassin's Creed Valhalla game released this week, and boy, does it look amazing! It
PogChamp.
is based. It is based on you're gonna be playing a Viking character that's raiding England. There's gonna be a male character, female character. It's gonna include some sort of aspects of Norse mythology. Most of the armor and weapons are gonna be customizable. There's gonna be expanded enemy types, and then you get to raid England, you get to sail around in boats and raid different ports and stuff, etc., etc. Viking stuff in the trailer. Boy, it looks amazing. I can't wait to play. I can't wait till
I
it comes out.
I'm not like I'm probably not gonna buy it, but I love Vikings, so I might just I don't know, man. It looks interesting. I will say that much. The game looks good, but I don't know if I'll buy it.
I am my thing is in our PC. I know I'm gonna just kind of somewhat little political here. In our PC culture, how Ubisoft is going to deal with you playing as a Viking.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'll be
Because like
fun.
it'll be because like I think some people want like. I wonder if there's gonna be an ability or like an option to like, hey, can you slaughter everybody and be a Viking, or like even in the trailer. I don't know if you might not have caught it, John, but like in the trailer, you had the king like reading off of all these terrible things the barbarians are doing, like, oh, they mercilessly kill everybody, and then it shows the Vikings sparing women and children. They're just raiding the land, and they see him setting up shop and cultivating it and everything. So it's like, are the Vikings just good, or like how are they going to
Yeah,
deal with that
because
moral ambiguity?
they were like they were invasive. They were very like they were aggressive.
The
They weren't
Vikings
nice.
definitely did. The Vikings definitely did raid and pillage and murder and rape and all this evil, really bad stuff. So like, how are you going to deal
Yeah,
with that? That's kind of my. I'm going to enjoy seeing how they handle that,
yeah. It'll be interesting.
to see if they wimp out or not on it. It'll be
Oh
interesting.
yeah, I can't wait to see. Like, cause
I mean, besides
I don't
besides
know.
that, just the whole. They've definitely nailed. They at least nailed the aesthetic in the trailer, and
Oh yeah,
like
it looks. It's
I
good.
don't buy. I hate.
You're cutting
Sorry,
in
were you
and
saying
out.
something?
No, you're good.
Oof. Okay. I just know I hate I hate um paying $60 for games.
Same.
I never pre-order games. I pre-ordered this game the day after I saw the trailer because it just looked that good.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have done the same, but like, uh, I just I can't pay that much money, especially not now during quarantine and stuff. I'm trying to save my money for like games that I'm like, okay, I really want like games that are already released because pre-ordering games nowadays it doesn't feel like it used to. Nowadays it feels more like a gamble on whether it's going to be a good game or not.
But
Way
it's
back
Assassin's Creed
when,
and Ubisoft. It's
true,
Assassin's Creed and
but you
Ubisoft.
said yourself last night on your stream that the original Assassin's Creed game didn't hold up. So I
The
don't
original. We're
know.
talking about this is like this is a decade ago.
True, but
That's stupid. All the other Assassin's Creed games have been decent,
true.
if not
But
good
I'm
and
I'm just
spectacular.
saying
That's
like
stupid. That's
nowadays
stupid.
pre-ordering a game is such a gamble cuz it's like is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Am I going to spend $60 on this thing and absolutely love and cherish it and sink hours into it? Or am I just going to pay $60 in it, play it for like 30 minutes and then be so disappointed and then not be able to like get a refund or something. Meanwhile, like way back when, I remember like when COD Black Ops 2 came out, you could pre-order it. Everybody knew that was going to be a great game. It's just that like
Right.
gaming companies have kind of lost their reputation for good games. Like any game from Nintendo though, like I'll pre-order games from Nintendo, but not like Activision, Ubisoft, not from EA, like none of them. Like Nintendo's one of the very few like even Square Enix has had some like games that it's just like I don't know, it's like it's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's like I wouldn't have paid $60 for it. I wouldn't have pre-ordered it. It's just I don't know,
Huh.
it's different. It's weird. It feels
I
like a
think like
gamble.
for me, I have to know the atmosphere of how things are going. Like with Ubisoft, I have a feeling they're gonna do an extra spectacular job on this one because like the previous Assassin's Creed game was launched with like there's like some people it wasn't released with universal acclaim, right?
No, absolutely not.
And then the last game that they released was Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and that game was universally hated.
Yeah.
So for them to be able to continue with like whatever game market, blah 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 blah, they're gonna have to do a good job on this one.
I really hope so, yeah. Because I don't know, man. Like it's not like
And
they'll
it's
get
Vikings. Like
yeah, it's Vikings. It's going to be cool.
it's
S
hard to you can't it's very hard to screw up Vikings.
yeah,
Like
I feel like if
Greek things,
anything,
Egypt things, I can see you can screw it up. I can see you messing up modern military, but
yeah.
no, you can't mess up Vikings. Like
Yeah. Like I feel like even if the game is bad, the sales for the game will be good. Just because people are excited because it's Vikings. I don't think there's very many like good Viking games out there, so that also helps.
yes,
Yeah,
and
like
it's an untapped market, so there's going to be little to no expectation.
yeah, like the The only one I can really remember that was like kind of Norse mythology was oh, I just forgot the name of it, but it had a VR release. It was really interesting on the cover art. It's like this lady with like blue paint on her face. It looks the sound in that game is really cool. Oh my gosh, I can't remember it. Oh gosh, hold on. I'll Google it while I don't know. Stall for
I
time for
mean,
me,
I mean,
please.
for me at least, as long as like the plot is interesting, the character, whatever character I play is interesting, and there's like a good plot, the fighting is fun and good, and there's some very nice cinematics, and then like the pillaging and like sailing, whatever aspect of that is all good. I'll be happy. I'll be lit.
Yeah, yeah. It was Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack for this
Oh,
game is
what?
so good.
You couldn't remember that?
No, I
That's
couldn't.
not a Viking game. That is not a
It's
Viking
not a
game.
Viking game. Well, I mean, it's not a
Definitely
Viking
not.
game, but it is like
Definitely
there's
not.
like
It's
Norse
not a
stuff.
Viking game.
Yeah, there is. I think
There's mythology. It's not a Viking. Bro,
there's
I've played that game.
mythology. Is it? You have?
I've not completed it, but there's that it's mythology, not Viking. There's a
Well,
huge difference.
you know what I mean, like
Huge
Norse
difference.
stuff, like Norse.
It's not a. It's like I said. It's not a Viking game. So that's
Well,
the difference.
whatever. I don't know. I got this. Shut up. I'm trying to draw
Dude, you
comparisons. All
should.
right. I'm doing my best.
You failed.
Oh well. Gee, thanks. Okay.
No problem.
I'll steal more of your notes just for that. I'll do it.
You're
Unless
gonna
you
do
can
it anyways, so I
unless
don't
you can
care.
stop me. Oh, yes, I am going to do it. This week, Nvidia finally and officially finished its acquisition of Mellanox, an Israel-based supplier for high-performance network computing. This tie gives Nvidia expertise in data and center services and a larger footprint and more scale. Awesome. I like that. Neato.
Sweet.
They're expanding. Woo.
Expanding. Woo
Yeah.
wee.
Also, the other thing with Nvidia, I don't know if you saw this. I know I talked about it
Okay.
with you. They released like this one software with their 20 series of cards, whatever. And it's like voice, like what the heck is the word? I don't remember what the word is. Noise cancellation. That's what it is. It's a noise
Oh, okay.
cancellation software. And like in the tech demos that I've seen, people have held fans up to their microphones, like really strong fans, and they're talking and like smashing the table with hammers, and you only hear your voice. It's pretty incredible.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I think they're gonna give Discord a run for their money because Discord very recently put out a beta of some noise canceling software for their calls and stuff. It's definitely not that good, like not compared to the Nvidia stuff. So I think Discord's kind of slacking, but I mean certainly the Discord thing, noise
Is it a
cancellation,
free?
it's not worst.
Is the Nvidia a free software,
It is
or do you
completely
have to pay for
free
it?
as long as you have the 20 series of cards, so like a 2070, a 2080, yada yada yada.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think you can get it on older cards, but you have to walk through a couple loopholes. So, yeah,
Huh.
very interesting stuff, and it works super
Definitely is.
well.
Our last piece of news that we have prepared is the just a little bit of update of Xbox's big release and big risk of its Game Pass is finally starting to pay off. Microsoft
Hey,
has been building a quote Netflix for video games unquote for years, which has allowed it to take a possible early lead in the cloud gaming / game streaming wars over the next few years. This week, the big piece of news is this week they hit the 10 million subscriber number.
wow.
Um, similar services like Nvidia's GeForce Now, they hit 1 million subscribers like a month or two ago. EA's Origin Access, which allows you to get like games for free or for cheap on Origin, hit 5 million, and that one has been going on for a while. And then a couple other
Huh.
smaller ones have hit also 1 million. So Xbox's Game Pass has been basically a universal success and has basically
Yeah.
outdone any competition whatsoever in the market.
Yeah, that's super good. Wow, those numbers, that's pretty crazy actually.
Yep,
Um,
yep, yep.
have you kept up with any
And,
other like cloud gaming stuff? Because I kind of haven't. Because I don't think like has there? I don't think there's been too much
I
going
haven't
on.
seen much. I mean, like
Yeah.
with GeForce, they've just been adding a couple games every week.
Okay.
Most of them
Well,
really
that's good.
weird,
That's good.
wacko games. If that, I haven't been keeping up with Nvidia because I haven't been having to use their GeForce now recently because I haven't been playing a lot of the games on there, and playing
Okay.
other games that I have to have installed on my computer to run. So
Huh. Interesting.
yeah,
Well,
what did you say?
I just said, huh, interesting.
Huh, interesting.
Huh, interesting.
Huh, interesting.
Huh, interesting.
Weird.
Weird.
PogChamp.
PogChamp.
Oh, mega lol.
Can I get a Omega lol in chat? Can I get a Mega lol? We don't have BTT. Okay, can we talk about this for a second? While I've got you here, we're going completely off topic, off of like game stuff now, which I mean, I guess this has been a recurring theme for weeks. Cord, can you please enable BTTV emotes on your channel? I should do it here as
Oh, what?
well. I've talked to you
Why?
about this multiple times because it's literally like universal emotes that like everybody uses. It's just a good idea to
Okay.
have them. Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
Yeah, you should
Sure,
look into
why not?
that because I've told you multiple times and you need to do
You
that.
definitely haven't, but that's okay.
Yes, I have. I have too. That is definitely a thing that you can go check in multiple VODs of yours where I'm like, hey, you should do BTTV.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. No idea.
Okay, well,
Oh well.
Google it then. Do research. That's what I had to do.
Uh-huh.
Read. Oh my gosh. All right.
Whatever.
Should I just scroll through like Twitter or something, or like just look for other like random news? Because I think I found something
What?
interesting. Yeah. Do some live
Okay.
snooping. Do some live snooping. I've found
What?
out already. I've found Nintendo has delayed the June Direct presentation.
Uh-oh.
Uh, yeah, because of E3. So I don't
Oh.
know. That's usually like they usually reveal a bunch of stuff at E3, but I guess I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Nintendo honestly right now. They're kind of in a weird
Hmm.
spot because they just got hacked. They still haven't fully recovered from it. I don't think, but like no, they're in a very strange spot. It's Nintendo been weird. Oh, okay. This is actually something very interesting. Um, have you seen the stuff that's been going online in GTA 5?
Not much, no.
Okay, so Rockstar like gave players enough money to get like to buy these onesies. And the main conflict is between these people who have the green onesies or the green aliens and the purple onesies, the purple aliens. And there's been like an online gang war between the two that's been going on. And so
Jeez,
like
okay.
yeah, you'll find videos of like they'll be like purple gang sucks or like green gang sucks or like whatever, and then there'll just be like videos of people fighting in GTA. It's really interesting how like in a time where like we're all supposed to like kind of be like working together, we're supposed to be positive, people are still able to like get out their aggression or whatever. It's
Oh my
really
goodness.
weird.
Okay, oh my goodness.
It's super weird.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. I was with some random 14-year-old Australian streamer just the other day. I
Good
think it was
gosh,
yesterday. It was yesterday morning.
that's a yikes.
And he was like, yo, purple or green? I was like, purple all the way, dude. Not knowing any of this.
Oh, that's what it meant, huh? I
Oh
think
my
it's
goodness.
interesting. I think it's interesting how it's like quarantine. I don't know what the crime rate looks like right now, but like I would assume that like gang activity has kind of gone down. But it's interesting to see that now it's online. It's really weird. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I don't know why it's been a thing. People have just been fighting, man. I think it's because everybody like can't get out their aggression. Like they need to like they need to like have a good brawl, like because guys especially, we all just like whenever there's conflict in like a guy group, usually you just have one little bout of fighting and then that's it, then you're pretty much good. But I feel like people haven't been able to fight, which is kind of a bad thing. I know this is weird to say. But I mean, like people can't really get their aggression out. So I don't know. It's interesting to see how that's impacted like the internet and games. It's really weird.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
boomer.
Did you just call me a boomer?
Maybe.
Wow, that was incredibly rude. Chad
Whatever,
asked
boomer.
us, how was our day? I'm very tired. I was moving a really heavy desk, which is why I'm tired. It was like I don't even know how much it weighs. It's like 50 pounds, and we've had to move it from one house to another, and then we're gonna have to move it again. I don't know when, but we will, and I'm frustrated.
It was for me. It was good. I beat Undying, the Undying. That was a great
Yay!
highlight. And then I ran into Sands, and it just went even worse. So I was
No.
like, it was a roller coaster. I went really high, and then I went even lower at the end.
Wow. I'm very proud of you for beating Undyne, but now you see why we were like, oh, she's nothing.
Shut up!
Yeah.
I
I
have to get
tried.
through. I have to get through 20 levels of, I guess, 24 attacks. Is it just 24 attacks?
I don't
Is
remember
that
for
it?
Sands. It's a lot though. It takes a while, man.
I bet. I bet.
Somebody in your chat posted like a simulator thing where it's like badtime.net or something, badtimesimulator.com or something.
Uh,
And it's like the Sands fight and it's just like a simulator. And I've been trying to do it. I got pretty far. I got like the halfway point and then I was just like I can't remember any of the sequences. So it's a toughie. Don't be too.
halfway.
Yeah, I got like halfway. Like I'm not going to spoil what he does, but like you'll see when you get there.
Okay.
You'll know. There's a very clear indicator. Um but like I don't know, man. It's a doozy. That one's hard. So don't be
So
too
basically,
discouraged.
do I have to attack to be able to advance in the fight, or because I feel I was
I
getting dialogue lines
don't think
only while
so.
fighting.
I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to fight in order to progress the dialogue and stuff. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I would look that one up though. I don't think you do. I think the items work just as well.
Okay.
Um
Interesting.
so also weird thing about my day. I stayed up till like about 4 a.m. So my day started approximately whenever the day started.
Oh boy,
Yeah. Well, it's because of
bro, I
quarantine, dude.
forgot to.
You forgot to
Yes,
what?
I forgot to tell you. So last night, we were talking, right?
Yeah, we were talking after your stream.
I legit. Yes, 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 yes. I was so tired. I legit could not talk.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to you, and then all of a sudden, I just like heard you like roll over in your covers, and I was like, ah, he asleep. All right.
No, 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 no. It was creepy. No, it was a little creepy. I tried to talk. Like you were like, Cord, are you still there? And I legit could not formulate words.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. So you were like doing the sleep talking thing?
No, I was trying. I was like half asleep, half
Oh,
awake, and I
oh,
couldn't
oh, oh.
talk. Like I physically could not form the words.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny.
It was weird. So it's like I'm hearing you like, Cord, you still there playing your guitar? And I'm like, I can't.
Oh, that's what that noise was. Ah, okay. Hey, I just found two spicy things on Twitter, thanks to IGN and PC
Spicy?
Gamer.
How spicy? How
How
spicy?
spicy? Very spicy. In fact, you can grab
Okay.
Assassin's Creed 2, Child of Light, and Rayman Legends for free.
Yep.
Yeah. We should mention sales more often. We're kind of bad about that. I don't. Let me read. Let me see how do you get this? It's probably just through the Ubisoft launcher, I would bet. Um, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's through the Ubisoft launcher. So, there you go. Ubisoft giving away games.
They've
Rayman
been giving away
Legends.
those
That's a
games.
fun game.
They were, yeah. They gave away all three of those games over the past like couple like month over quarantine already.
Oh.
Now they're just re-giving them all out at the same time.
That's funny. They really don't want them. That's funny. Oh my
No, they're just
gosh.
trying to be nice.
Oh. I
they're doing their
guess.
part for the quarantine.
Yeah. And the other
That's
thing
all.
was the Evo Championship, like the big competition thing. There's a Smash tournament at Evo, but it's been canceled. LA, it's in LA, and it got canceled, and it instead will be
Ooh,
replaced by an online summer event. Which,
dang.
yeah, that sucks because Evo is huge. Like Evo's probably one of the big like Smash tournaments. It's like Evo and Summit.
Huh.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I've can you tell I've been keeping up a little bit more with competitive Smash?
No idea.
I have favorite players now.
What the heck?
Yeah, I have favorite players. The dude who won with Pikachu at Summit like last year, Tempo Axe. Axe is really cool. I
Okay.
like Hungry Box and I like Mango. Mango is just toxic. I love Mango is so funny to watch the transformation of Mango over the years is so funny. He got so toxic. It is hilarious. And like he
Ooh.
used to take the tournament seriously and like nowadays he'll be like sipping on a beer as he's fighting and he'll win. It's crazy. He's one of the Okay, this is getting like really big into competitive Smash lore, but he's one of the quote unquote gods of Smash or whatever. Because there was like five of them, I think five or four, like Smash gods. Hungry Box is one. Mango's one. Freaking what was the other guy? There was one dude who played Mewtwo. I don't remember what his name was, and there was two others. I can't remember off the top of my head. The lore is deep for competitive Smash. It's pretty crazy. I would highly recommend finding a
Uh,
documentary on one of those players. It's very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. What
Of
are we
course, I
talking
know
about
nothing of this.
now?
I don't know.
Have you been keeping up with any esports?
It's not much to keep up with.
Really? The Smash community is going wild.
I don't do Smash. You do Smash. That's
I know
you.
I do Smash. Well, I thought like Apex has been kind of popping off a little bit. Warzone has definitely been big. There hasn't been like
They're not
tournaments, but
esports
like
yet.
well, I know, but like that they still have gotten some like mega attention. The games have been like really popular, especially now. People are getting addicted to Apex. Excuse me. And like Warzone got huge. I wasn't expecting it to get as big as it did, but I mean, hey.
Yeah.
There's like
Oh well.
have you noticed how there's like the Chads of the gaming world and they all play
Okay.
like first person shooters like COD, Apex, Warzone and stuff like that. It's
Hmm.
it's so weird. They're like the buff dudes who play games. Like Fedmeister is one of them where I'm like he's like a hype beast gamer almost. I Oh man, they're so interesting. It interests me, but I don't want to be one of them. Like I don't want to play games because I don't want to be one of those people. All right, good input, Cord. Yes, yes.
Of course.
Good
Yes. Yes.
agreement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Sure. Sure. Yes.
Just making sure I
Absolutely
didn't lose
spectacular.
you.
Whatever you said. Whatever you said. Whatever you say.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm carrying the conversation. I like how at the beginning of this show, like before we started recording, I was talking to Cord, I was like, you're probably gonna have to carry me through this recording. I'm kind of tired. And now I'm like
You were,
coming up with like
you were
all these
talking
things.
about freaking Smash. I don't know nothing about Smash.
Well, I know, but at least it's something. You could at least try.
Oy. I don't know anything about Smash. You didn't
Well,
post
talk
anything
about
about it. But
something. I'm trying to fill for time, dude. It's a
something.
podcast.
Donuts. How about
Donuts? I
donuts?
love
Can you talk about donuts?
donuts. I haven't had a
Same
donut
here.
in
I love
like
donuts.
months.
You know what I haven't had in a while?
What?
A good donut burger.
Ooh. I've never had one of those, period.
Donut burgers are good.
Are they? I thought you haven't had
Yes.
one. Did you lie to me?
No, I have. No, I have.
You said that
I
you
just love them so
haven't.
much. No, that's such a lie. You idiot. You haven't
Oh my
listened.
gosh. Wow. I feel betrayed. I really do.
No, you've just been misinformed. You've heard what you wanted to hear.
No. No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
definitely.
Well, yeah. If we're gonna
I
keep up,
think
no, if we're gonna keep
what?
up, how much longer do we have? We have like 6 minutes, right? Yeah, we have like 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness. My
We have
goodness.
five
There's
minutes.
nothing else.
But
There's nothing else.
it's such a short amount of time. Why not just fill
That
it?
everyone's just gonna eventually skip over because like it's
True,
ridiculousness.
that's true. That's valid. Hey, if you're listening right now, you're a real G. Hey, there you go. Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
hey,
goodness.
respect to the people who listen to us ramble about literally nothing for like 10 minutes. Hey, I appreciate you. Pog you. Okay, pog you. Oh my gosh. All right. That being said, though, I'm done. Now we're done.
Okay.
I am
Thank.
exhausted
Oh
now.
my goodness.
It is
All right.
officially
Well,
time to end.
thank you guys for listening or watching, whether you're live or you're watching our YouTube recording, whoever you are. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, love if you hit that follow button so you get notified when we go live on our weekly time.
And check out our personal channels as well. I put little things down there. If you scroll down on the Twitch page, I've linked my channel and I've linked Gord's channel. We stream games, I would say almost daily at the rate that we're
Yep, yep,
going.
yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
almost daily,
Pokemon a
whatever.
lot, maybe some VR stuff, and then Cord. What have you been? You've been playing Assassin's Creed and Undertale, right?
Yep, I just do whatever I
Yay.
want.
Yeah. But yeah. So if feel free to check us out there, and this has been a fun episode.
Yeah,
This has been a
fun
very
episode.
chill episode.
Chilling, we just chilling.
Yeah, we just chilling. But it does need to come to an end. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye bye.
Adios.